What's up, grinders? Trick or treat, baby!
A few moments later.
Oh, boom. What's up, everybody? How you doing? What's up, everybody? Grinders in the house. Echoes. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. What's up? How's everybody doing out there, everybody? This is a surprise. Yes, this is a Grinds Bite. We haven't seen one of these in a month or so. I haven't done another show besides the Gaming Grindhouse. It's been wild, but I wanted to get a show out definitely this week. Get the Grinds Bite back on the track as we roll into the home stretch of this year. So, grinders, keep it locked here to the Gaming Grindhouse. Welcome. If you're new here, this is the Gaming Grindhouse where we grind some gears, talk gaming news, and joke a lot and have a grand old time. Home of the VIP grinders, chilling with quality games. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Whoa, who's all this? Who Twisted Sync? JP Loco Ryan, how you doing? Coming on in, Compost Smurf, BU, David Rock. I had to add all those people to the VIP board, man. We need, 25 members. I was just checking for a new emoji. I got to get a new emoji in there. We need the 25 new ones. That's why I just was, as I was adding everybody to the wall of quality on the club. I just checked on that to see what that's up. And I was trying to figure out some other things to try to get some cool overlays and stuff like that for like top donators and members and stuff like that, because I'm going to do that. I want to, I appreciate everybody's support here, and I just want to make sure that you get there. But, get all that out of the way. You see the title. There's a lot of stuff going on outside of the games that we're playing. So I'm playing Spider-Man's, swinging around, man. Oh, whoo, I just finished get the symbiote area. So now I'm doing that. And and then Alan Wake 2 just dropped. Man, oh man. And then on top of that, the Lenovo Go comes out on Tuesday. I'm going to be trying that out too. Then the PlayStation Portal comes out a week or so after that. Trying that. Craziness. And then apparently Slims are coming out. PlayStation reversions, or whatever they're going to call them now. Those are coming out. And those are coming out in another 2 weeks, especially with an Xbox game in it. I saw everybody getting all excited, because I guess that's the kind of mental gymnastics we got to play here. It's Call of Duty's bundled with PlayStation, so Xbox games are bundled with PlayStation. Dude, whatever floats your boat, everybody. You think it's funny, and, ha, ha, ha. Like, so cute. Like, I don't understand the logic. I guess that's a W. Maybe. I guess, yeah. We'll do I saw that tweet coming out because apparently this new PlayStation model is going to have Call of Duty bundled in it. And everybody was all excited. Not PlayStation people excited for the new model, but Xbox fans were excited about that Call of Duty is bundled with a PlayStation. It was a celebratory day. I must. Big celebration. Clap it in the streets. Clap it in the streets. Oh, man. Nassim, what's up? He goes, he's a member for 4 months, VIP flexing with the quality splits. Says Phil Ness is the...
Where's the lamb sauce?
Dude, Phil Ness is the lamb sauce. Yeah, this is the home of Phil Ness, man. We call out executives horse shit and crap.
You just made the list.
Yeah, we are. Thank you again, Nassim, being a VIP. We did the tour, right? We showed the tour. But yeah, some crazy news, man. But, there was a reorg. Like, amidst playing Spider-Man, Super Mario Wonder, in the midst of playing those games and doing that, Microsoft released their reorganization, and their financials came out. And apparently we got the MPDs also from Starfield, which I don't think we talked about. So showing that. Satya has a pay structure, so there's a lot of little accoutrements that happened this week, and then the big one is Big Booty. Booty leads the way, and we'll talk about that as well. So yeah, those are just some of the hot topics we're just going through here. But I hope everybody's enjoying Spider-Man. It's absolutely incredible. I've been playing it on all different TVs, and it looks incredible on all different ones. OLEDs, VIP, the Grindhouse Theater, the big screen, the just the regular TVs, and yeah, it looks incredible. You turn on that smooth VR, whatever the hell that is, that high frame rate mode, man, it looks crazy. And but it just looks like an amazing game. The detail's incredible. I am enjoying Spider-Man immensely. The story is absolutely incredible. And this is the thing. I'm not going to do any Spider-Man spoilers here, but I just want to talk about what I was playing before we get into the topics. The main topic here. You know, it's really incredible. And I do think that PlayStation does do this across their other franchises as well. But I really think it's their character development is incredible. I think what they do is it's not always just, and they did it in God of War. So that's what I mean. It does transcend. This is how I feel about it. I feel like their character development, the way they tell stories with not just the main character, but all the supplemental characters, the side characters, the other characters, and give them the same respect in the story. It really matters. Like the fact that they were able to use other villains and stuff like that and not have to do like, well, guess what? We did these 5 villains. You're never going to see them again because we got to come with 2 that has brand new villains because we already did the first one. No, they were able to bring back characters and work on characters and still make them meaningful in the current story, which is pretty awesome. Considering that, like, it's not like, hey, you know, that was season 1 characters, now we got season 2. And, you know, God of War did the same thing. It was, you know, the 2 characters, his father and son, and they brought in a side to some characters, but then they further developed them in the second one. You know, with Freya and stuff like that. Like, we knew only so much about Freya in the first one, and then the second one really, you know, saw her role change. And so I just want to say that as I'm playing Spider-Man, it's amazing how the other characters get developed and appreciated, and it really fleshes out the entire story. So it's not like you're rolling your eyes like, I only care about what happens to Peter Parker and Miles. That's all I care about. And that's not the case. Like, they really make other characters have growth and also have change as well. Very deep story. I agree, BU. And I just think that it's fantastic that they do this because it really makes the game like fuller, like in the sense, like, you know, you care about what other characters are doing. It's not just like side mission trash or just like, oh my God, I don't care about them, because they developed that. And, you know, they did it in the first game too with Doc Ock. Like, they really just didn't make him just like, oh yeah, he's a crazy scientist.
You just made the list.
You know, it was almost an origin story of what he went through to turn into that stuff and why he wanted the Devil's Breath. Like, that's really great, like how they've done the character development, and they do this across their games, and I do think they do a fantastic job of this, and just want to commend Insomniac for incredible storytelling and handling such a very sensitive topic in Spider-Man. Like, this is a well-known superhero, and you have a lot of people that want things a certain way regarding, you know, diehard comic fans and things like that, and the fact that they're able to meet those expectations and maybe even supersede them is pretty incredible, because their character development is just bar none. Like, it's insane that the story is incredible, and yeah, I just think that they do this across the board, and something that I really, you know, really think a lot of other games should do. You know, don't slack on your side characters. You know, make them have story as well, affecting, you know, and have character growth and changes and things like that. I think it's great. Daily wears the thongs. Oh my goodness. He says, I finally beat Spider-Man 2, Jez. Awesome game. Nice. Yeah. And member Stonewall 1892. Member for 13 months, just over a year. Spider-Man 2 is the quality splits. Herman Holst. And speaking of quality splits, why not go check out what the VIP grinders are doing? The wall is huge. Quality splits. Herman Holtz hanging out in the club. VIPs, we got them all listed. All the new ones. We're over about 100 VIP members. The club is rattling. It's rattling, ladies and gentlemen. It is a rattling club. But thank you for all your support. Quality splits in the house. Oh yeah. The wall is huge. Huge, the wall. Quality splits. Thank you for the quality splits. So, and Super Mario, just since the spin-off of Spider-Man, Super Mario 1 they've been playing, incredible. Like I said on Monday, the level design, where Sony's bringing in with the action and the characters and Spider-Man, Nintendo just brings it with the level design and gameplay. Incredible. I'm addicted to Super Mario Bros. Wonder as well. Another great game. I recommend checking out. And I'm hyped for Alan Wake 2. I'm not reading any reviews. I'm going right into Alan Wake 2. And I'm going to be playing that. But let's go to the other side. Because we have a game of the generation to talk about, don't we? Starfield came in with NPDs. And as it should. Where is it? Where's our NPD? Oh my goodness. Did I not have this ready? Let's see what our NPDs are. Oh, man, not pistachio. Oh, I think we talked about this on Monday, though. But Starfield came in top. And Xbox was second in sales. But Starfield came number one with PC sales being the most.
You're my number one customer.
That's what... I thought I bookmarked it. I can't believe I had this thing... Where the hell is this stupid thing? I thought I had the chart. Oh, there it is. Is this it? Is this one? No, that was his thing. Nah, whatever. Starfield came on top, which, as it should. Because it went against everything that Phil Ness said about the whole just make great games, just make games. It's not going to change anything. So, in September, Starfield did sell number one on this thing, which that's a great sign to show that you make something that people care about, it's going to move. So maybe it opens up their eyes and say, hey, you can't just put out Redfalls and stuff like that. But I guess it didn't open their eyes because then Forza came out with a bunch of sorries, and that I'm in shock. I'm in shock how Forza is just oof. What is it? Forza is just not getting not good reviews on Steam. Oh geez, like this is just insane. Like, you know, you think like, hey, you know, mainly Starfield, you put it out there, PC bought it, they bought the game, it did well in Game Pass. We're going to talk about the financials. And then you follow it up with Forza, which should be a slam dunk. Forza should have been a slam dunk. It's your quality franchise. And woof. It has a 39.9 review on Steam. And only 1,900 people playing the game. Look at this drop. Look at this. This is supposed to be a service game. And I'm telling you right now, I tried it on PC. It doesn't run well at all. Which is crazy because Forza Apex, which was like one of their ones, fine. But you followed up Starfield with this. You're like, oh, well, look, and I saw this whole thing. Games in Game Pass sell. See, look, Starfield made one with being in Game Pass, but it's sold on PC. That was the lead platform for sales of it. I'm sure that the reason why on PC, because it didn't sell that much on console because people got it through Game Pass. So it does show, though, if you put a game that people are interested in, they will most likely buy it. But then you put out Forza, and that's not going to, you know, I don't know where this is going to show up on NPD next month. But this is what you follow up with. Like, you have, like, two kind of, like, anchors with Redfall and Forza, which I can't believe Forza is a downgrade. Like, is a downgrade. I can't believe I'm even saying that. But you have Forza and Redfall pigeoning like a game where Starfield should have been. I thought Starfield was the starting point of like, now we got Starfield, Forza, Hellblade 2. Like, okay, now we're hitting a stride, right? And they just followed up Starfield with this. And yeah, I don't know, man. Like, it's just, this is what you can't have, if you want this to be successful, you cannot have peaks and valleys. You cannot have just like, you can't have Redfall, then have Starfield, which is showing some promise, even though a lot of the promises were not there, and then you come down with Forza franchise, which has been your key pillar, demonstrating quality franchise. Forza has not been hurt by Game Pass. That was the kind of like the immune of like the quality aspect of it, and the fact that Forza Motorsport after 6 years is seeing this kind of reception. Woof, woof, woof. And let's see how the Starfield's doing. Starfield. That is the thing I think with Starfield. Starfield's sitting around the 68. Got 37,000 people playing it. Oh, is this a flat line? What the hell is this? Oh, I got to click on this thing. And again, this is just on Steam. But, yeah, it's hanging around. But, you know, this 2 months ago, it was at 330,000, and now it's at 37. Like, I guess. You know, I just think, like, you know, it's sold. But I think there's a lot of promise in what's to come with the mods. And I feel that what they did, the marketing for Starfield was really reliant on just, it's a Todd Howard game, the next game in Bethesda's franchise, rather than what the game was and what the game should have been shown as. And we saw this. Like, we've seen this with how Spider-Man was presented. We saw different levels, different character levels, the combat, the suits, the breakdown of the map, the fast travel. And like, you see how the game is peeled back piece by piece to get you hyped for it as the marketing builds up. Starfield wasn't like that. They did their little show, and then they put it behind closed doors and then just dropped it and said, go buy it. And the game needed layers peeled. Like, they did break down some of those things, but they needed more of that. And we found out that they hit a lot of stuff. So I do think that the reception of Starfield, a lot of people bought it. We'll see where it is on next month's MPDs. But the thing is that it should have been first, and I'm glad it was. And then the Xbox came in second. So it shows that if you make games that people want to play, your console will move as well. Great games or good games or whatever games that people are interested in, people that want to play, will move the needle, Phil. Okay? They will move the needle. So that's the take-home message here.
I see commentary that if you just build great games, everything would turn around. It's just not true. Just focused more on great games on our console, that somehow we're going to win the console race, I think doesn't really lay into the
Phil Spencer!
Oh, not that one.
Phil Spencer, baby, let's go!
Jesus.
Yes! 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 Yes!
I see commentary that if you just build great games, everything would turn around. It's just not true that if we go off and build great games, all of a sudden you're going to see console share shift in some dramatic way. We lost the worst generation to lose in the Xbox One generation, where everybody built their digital library of games.
I don't know what to say.
Oh no! We suck again!
I don't know what to say, Phil Ness. But those some harsh words right there. The Claymore's with the 10. He goes, the only reason Starfield had a good first month MPD was because of overhyped and marketing lies. I wouldn't call it a success. I'll call profiting from lying to consumers. I agree. I think, you know, I think that was where a lot of the people were talking about the glitches and the bugs. And I said this on Monday, you know, those were the least of the issues with Starfield. Like, Starfield had promises. They had things that were expectations that were marketed. of exploring everywhere, landing on planets, and seeing all this exploration. And you can do it with load screens and fast travel across the galaxy. And it's not the same game as No Man's Sky, but like I said before,
You're my
with
number
Halo,
one customer.
if No Man's Sky exists, you need to start there. You can't go regress. If No Man's Sky was able to leave planets and land on planets and they seem more alien-like and there's more stuff going on, you can't go back and say, no, we're doing like a Fallout. Like, you basically did a Fallout, like a Fallout shelter type. Basically, everything looks like a Fallout. Everything looks like a bomb is set off because there's not a lot of stuff going on. You may have 2 or 3 species of animals that come attack you, but you don't have this kind of like dynamic that you get in a No Man's Sky. And I know they're not the same games, but you can't do that. You got to start there. Just like Halo, you got to start on the Battle Pass. Like, you can't start Battle Pass and regression doing shoulder pads and knee pads and not have swappable helmets and wait 2 years later to put helmets swappable in. You can't do it. Because the expectation has been set by somebody else. So you gotta one up that. And you see that with Spider-Man. Like, they know everybody played Spider-Man and Miles Morales. We gotta do better than that. We can't go backwards. We can't have Spider-Man not swim. We can't have Spider-Man. No, now Spider-Man goes across the water. He skims over the thing. He goes between burrows. We got to make it bigger and better. Move forward. Bigger and better. So, you can't do that. Even No Man's Sky had co-op, where at least you could share your creations and do that stuff. Like, you have an open world exploration game that has that already. You need to have that as inspiration or as a way to leapfrog off of it. Maybe not the same thing, but leapfrog. And that they didn't do it. And those were the expectations that was set with it. And that I think hurt it somewhat on there. But yeah, it wasn't just the bugs. Like, people like Bethesda, they knew the bugs were coming, but yeah. You do that. And it's funny because just to recap what this, this was the developer said. Like,
right?
See, like, where do we go from here?
I personally have one final question, which is that, let's say hypothetically, and this is purely a hypothetical.
Okay.
Let's say that you guys make a Spider-Man 3, right? Just in the off chance that you might think
another
about that,
Spider-Man.
Right?
I love you covering your mouth so you don't give anything away.
I'm a terrible. Everybody says I wear my emotions on my sleeve. I'm a terrible poker player, as you can see. So go for it.
If you were to suit up again, so to speak, what might be the things that would really interest you about having another swing at this franchise, at these characters, at this city?
I think if Spider-Man 1 was like, Spider-Man and Miles were like our Iron Man, and Spider-Man 2 was like a Civil War, where do we go? Where logically do we go from there? I think it'd be pretty epic, but
Do you see? Not regressed. Like, oh, we'll take it back to basics. No, you do Iron Man, Civil War, and Endgame, and that's where it goes. Bigger, better, and move forward. And you know what? How can you do better? Like, that's their job, not ours. How can you do bigger and better? That's their job. And we couldn't even, the beginning of Spider-Man 2. Did anybody even think that we were going to do a fight like that just in the beginning? When you played Spider-Man 1. Did anybody, oh no, that's what they need to do. No, they made us see better. We're in the end game now. That's right, JP Loco. We're in the end game now. But you hear the build up. Like, that's what you want. You don't want, load screens. We're going backwards. We're going back to basics. We're going to go what's important. Just the web swinging. That's important. We're going to do smaller cities in the back and regress. No. Not as we as gamers are paying more money. Not as we are investing more and more into gaming moving forward. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear we're going backwards. We're doing less than. Scale down. I want more. You want more from us? Then you deliver us more and tell us why it's worth more. That's the motto here. As a consumer, you want us to spend more money. You better show us why we need to spend more money. And that's what it is. I don't want to hear we're going back to base. You're just going to swing in a couple of cities and no, more. And there you go. That's what you want with your franchise. You don't want a regression. And that's where I fear the model of making everybody play this accessible gaming, this cheap gaming future of clouds and people on a boat somewhere that have internet could play somewhere. That should not restrain or constrain the games that we should experience. Oh, well, it's for a service that's $15, $17. No, pull back a little bit. We don't do that. We'll give it to them in little doses instead. We'll spoon feed it to them. Or we'll take out those biomes because it's too big. We'll take away those biomes. Or we'll take away, not at launch, with drift racing and all this other stuff. We'll do that later. Later? You're asking for $70 right now. What do you mean you'll do that later? You don't want me to pay you $35 right now. You want a $70 game right now, but you're gonna give me those things later? When later? You want $70 for Redfall, but the patch is not ready at 60 frames. You took $70 from everybody in May. In April. You took $70 from everybody. Oh, the 60 frames comes in October. October? You didn't even know that when you paid the $70. That's a problem. That's a problem. And I don't want that future. I don't want that stuff. Subscription gaming is fine, but if it's going to compromise the games that we're going to get because it has to fit that model, that's what we don't want. And we've seen examples of this. So this is not just hearsay. Oh, this is maybe scare some people. Yeah, scare some people. No, we've seen it. We've seen what this model can do. But, and speaking of that, there's one thing that gave me a little grind. A little grind of gears on a Friday before we get to eat the candies. And before we get into the restructures and the numbers. Cheap-ass gaming. This thing popped up on my feeds here.
Champion Game Pass. Yeah, of course I do. Want to know why? Because
I got to talk about something.
I champion Game Pass. Yeah, of course I do. Want to know why? Because I'm a father with 3 kids, and I remember in the 80s wanting a game and my parents saying no because they were super.
First off, he gets all the care packages and stuff for free. So I don't he gets all these care packages and stuff. But that's not the point. It's this value thing.
Super expensive.
Yep.
I when I talk, I always talk as a consumer. Always. I don't care what little perk I might get. Hell, we're going to send you a review code or you get a control, whatever. Because yes, I'm very lucky and fortunate that I've had those things happen to me.
Well, he got the Spider-Man console. He got everything, right? He got all this stuff sent to him. So how can you speak from a consumer who has to pay for everything? Who has to pay $225 for that Spider-Man thing? For the $600 for the Spider-Man console? Because your kid wants it. You got it sent to you. So I don't know how you could give a proper perspective as a consumer trying to save money. I don't understand that. When we see what you get, you have to post it. Okay? But that's not the issue.
And I 100%, because it can all be gone tomorrow, right?
Right.
So whenever I view something or I look at something, I'm looking at it from the standpoint of if I have to go buy it as a consumer, what would I do?
Yeah.
So I'm always looking for a value because why wouldn't I? I'm not in the business to give away my money for no reason. I want value for my dollar always.
We all do, yeah.
When I look at something like Game Pass, the reason I'm such a fan of it is because it provides value. Even right now, my kids take full advantage of it. They don't have to ask me for nothing. There's plenty of games they can go play and they can discover on their own. They don't need me to go run out and buy a game. And look, they're a little entitled in that way.
So this value thing, right? Of course, we all look for value in sales. I'll tell you right now, Best Buy is doing a Black Friday sale right now. If you're a member and you get some games on the download, right? You get some good cheap games. You can find the sales. You can get them used. There's a lot of things. It's not always just $70 or anything. And agreed, I don't want to waste money. Don't waste full money. But the thing is, and this is the thing, that it's not the search for value. The question is that if value gaming is the thing that he wants to recognize, and it's very important, this value of gaming, then why isn't PlayStation Plus also part of the conversation? Why is it always Game Pass is the value? For the kids. But why is it not just subscription gaming in general? That's the thing that kind of just, like, I don't understand. Why is Game Pass they want you to believe that Game Pass is the only service that provides value. But there's PlayStation Plus, there's Nintendo Online. What about all those old Nintendo games that you could get for $60 a year? N64 games for $60 a year. What about that value in Nintendo subscription? Nobody even talks about that. Nobody talks about what PlayStation Plus value is. And even with the yearly discount after the increase for PlayStation Plus, it's still cheaper than $17 a month for Game Pass, because Xbox does not offer a 1-year discount on Game Pass. So if you're telling me about value, then you should show all the people, or talk about all the people. Why is it Game Pass is always the value conversation? That's what I don't understand. I don't understand when I talk about value,
You just made the list.
Why are you not talking about PlayStation Plus as well? Why are you not talking about other subscription gaming? Humble Gaming. What about Humble Bundle? Humble Bundle. Subscription gaming. What about cloud gaming like Black Nuts? Oh, Black Nuts Studio, Black Nuts. What about other subscription gaming? Why is it always just, I believe in Game Pass for the kids? Where are the other games? Because I got to tell you right now, I think that PlayStation Plus is cheaper after the year discount. It's still cheaper. That's the thing. Why is it always Game Pass is the value, and you hear the value talk when it's always that? It's always Xbox and Game Pass. That's the value. Where are the other subscription services? There are other ones out there. They're on PC. What about EA Access, All Access? EA All Access on PC. Where's the value in that? Ubisoft Plus. Never go full Ubisoft, by the way. Where are those in the conversation? Why isn't the whole plethora of subscription gaming in the conversation of value? But no, they want to forget that all those exist and only focus on Game Pass. Ubisoft Plus got day one games. So does EA Plus All Access. What about those? And what about PlayStation Plus? Why don't you match it up? Even with the year discount, PlayStation Plus is cheaper. Oh, but day one games. Day one games, there's day one games in PlayStation. Not as many. And it's not the promise of their first party. But tell me, how great has Microsoft's first party been over the last 4 years? Starfield was number one. In the last 5 years or 7 years, what have they released to compete with Starfield? Halo Infinite, that was a half a game in Game Pass. It was a half a game. It was just a campaign, which they're not adding any content. So tell me about value there. And they gave you co-op a year and a half later. There's their value there with Halo in Game Pass. Forza, you see the reception to Forza Motorsport. Is that value? Hell, Redfall, was that value? So until Microsoft's first party actually is valuable, then Game Pass value is not all there. They got some with Lies of P. That's great. That's a good game. And Turtles last year. That Warhammer game face down, ass up. I just don't understand. Whenever it's value, it's only they want you to focus on Game Pass. and don't want to talk about anything else. Hell, he probably got Game Pass gifted to him for life anyway. You really think he's paying monthly for Game Pass? He probably has his there, sharing an account, and probably pays for one of them. So I don't even know what the hell it is, but who gives a shit about his financial situation? I don't care. The conversation about value and only talking about one brand is subscription service when there are other brands that do it, not just PlayStation, even Nintendo subscription service. There's value there. And if you really wanted to, if you really do care, and this is the thing, if you really do care about value, then you would include all subscription gaming and discuss the differences and explain which ones may be beneficial to you. If you are a huge proponent of value gaming, then you should talk about all of it, not just the one that pays you to be the preacher to. And that's where I'm just like sitting there. I'm like, why, when he talks about value, it's always just Game Pass? What about the other services? What about them? Why are they just, don't even acknowledge them? My kids play PlayStation Plus. Yeah, the Paw Patrol game. Am I on here going, guys, the value of PlayStation Plus, it's incredible. My daughter is playing and our son are playing My Little Pony on PlayStation Plus. It's incredible. They got all the Mighty Pups located in there. The kids are loving it. You should go subscribe for value in PlayStation Plus. Because I care about value. Dude. Value. I got my son. He unboxed the goddamn. He wanted the Spider-Man 12, 19 inches of Venom right there. $225. He's not playing Paw Patrols. Like, come on. Roblox is free. Like, geez, like, come on. Value is in the eye of the beholder, but value is everywhere. Hell, they don't even need to play on consoles. Let them play on their friggin' phone for free. If money is such a thing.
You're my number one customer.
But I'm not telling you to go waste money. But I wouldn't call Spider-Man wasting money. I wouldn't call about a game that's valuable and paying for a product wasting money. That's what I don't understand. And that's, I don't get it. All subscription services. And they're all going up. So how does that value change? Netflix just went up. Apple Plus is going to $10. Does the value change? Or do we just accept that, oh no, subscription gaming is valuable? Is it? Because Apple's going to 10. It went from 5, now it's 7, and now 10. They're not even waiting. This is crazy with the subscription stuff. And shout out to, who is this? JP Logo with the 5. He goes, all these subscription services are trash, in my opinion. Netflix, Disney Plus, PlayStation Plus, Game Pass, all of them are shit. Yeah. PlayStation going up in price was bullshit. Like, come on. And then to proceed to offer Saints Row 2 after that? What the hell's going on? The value is in the eye of the beholder, but guess what? You keep increasing that friggin' price, I'm not paying it. Like, I just saw Hulu Plus with live TV was costing me $100 a month. I'm like, for live TV? Get out of here. I'm taking it down. Give me the base Hulu. I don't watch that. $100 a month? What happened to cutting the cord? They're cutting the cord and slap me on the ass. The hell out of here with these prices of these subscriptions. And what's crazy is that what they want to do is get you in for the low price and make you reliant on it. Because if you cancel it, now the rug comes out for you and you got nothing. You want to live like that? You got nothing. You want to talk about value? I'm going to tell you about value. You beat the system. That's what you do. As a smart consumer, you don't just sit back and let them charge you. You drop their shit. You cancel it. You jump on when you want to see something. That's what you do. You do peekaboo gaming, peekaboo stuff. You don't just say subscribe forever. You jump on and off the train because that's what they want. That's how it benefits you. Oh, there's nothing to play? I'm canceling it. That's what you do. Mr. Tennis says it right there. Game Pass went up already. And you know what's crazy is they're not even going up all of them in subscriptions in a yearly fashion. They're doing it like twice a year and crap. Spotify went, everybody went up. All the music services went up. I leave them and do all their promotions. And I have the sound hits or whatever, and I transfer all my playlists between all of them. I use all their things. I bought an iPad. I returned it. I got 3 months of Apple Play. I was like, oh, yeah, shout out to Apple Music for 3 months. Moved all my playlists over to that shit. Stars, I'm going to tell you want to talk about value, I'm going to tell you value right here. You want stars? Go into the app and cancel it. Right before you cancel it, they'll offer it for $3 for the next 5 months. Keep doing it. Enjoy, grinders. You get stars for $3 a month. No pay, no $7, $8. You want to watch Power and Force? Go into stars. Go cancel them. Right into the app. Oh, please stay. We'll give you $3 for 6 months. All right, thank you very much. See? That's a person who cares about value. I give you that value and let you know those tips to you. You want value? Beat the system. That's how you do it. Oh, Sirius? You want to pay $20 a month for Sirius? No, call them up and say, I want to cancel. Guess what they do? Oh, we'll give you $4 for the next 7 months. Thank you very much. In 7 months, I'll be calling you and canceling it again. Hey, that's what you do. You care about value? That's value. Because guess what? You're beating the system. They need you. That's what you do. You want to get $22 a month for get the hell out of here. I call them up because son of a bitch, I'm canceling. Oh shit. $5 for the next 6 months. Thank you very much. In 6 months, I'll reevaluate the situation. Thank you very much. There you go. That's what you do. That is a deal. Listen to everybody. You got stars on the app? Go cancel it. I do it all the time. $3.
You just made the
Don't
list.
leave. You want to value every friggin' device you buy. You get Game Pass with it. You buy a computer, you get 3 months. You buy a friggin' Samsung TV, you get another month of Game Pass. Stack them all. Thanks. Thank you. There's value. I beat the system. But then I also buy what I want. Because I'm not going to sit there and just pay $17 a month and wait for Phil Spencer to come over here and give you a tramp stamp. No. Why? You don't need to. And I'll tell you again, be on the lookout. 2 weeks from now, Target will be doing the buy two, get one for free, everybody. They do it every year. They do it right around Call of Duty time. Buy two, get one for free. There's another value. We could play the game too. But you notice I'm not focusing on one company for value because value is across the board. And that's what I'm trying to say here with this thing. Whenever we talk about value, we got
You're
True
my
Virgil.
number one customer.
True Virgil's in here. Shout out to True Virgil. We know what he's up to.
Can you goggle my balls?
Oh shit! I didn't mean to hit that. Sorry.
Goggle my balls in your jaw. This is the remix.
It's like a reflex. Sorry, True. I didn't mean to hit that with the thing. But he says right there, True Game Pass is true value bootlegs. Yes. But why is it on Game Pass? You should put a comma next to Game Pass and say Nintendo Online. You should say PlayStation Plus. You should say Humble Bundle. Right? That's value because it's gaming across everywhere. Apple Play. What about Apple? What about Apple Arcade? Oh, that value? Is that value? Hey!
A few
Is that
moments
value?
later.
What the fuck? Like, that's it. It's always game. It's like, but that's what you do. That's what you do. And that's what Xbox, they want you to live in that bubble. They want that narrative to be sent by those people. The 3 C's in the chat, please, everybody. 3 C's. They have a message. They have a guidance. And that's why they will only hype up Game Pass and not talk about anything else. Like nothing else exists. It's Game Pass or nothing. It's like, well, no, there's a lot of competition out here. There's other things, and some things are better. So that was just a little thing. I just want to do that. The Trooper said he bought it. What the hell? This is the remix. So, speaking of moving and jumping and jiving, we'll get to the main topic here. So, apparently, right before Microsoft's financials here, hit that like button, grinders. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new here. This is a venting. We're just talking. It's Friday. It's a weekend. And we're just shooting the fires. As Frog would say. That's right, Compost. Connie Booth getting fired. Dude, David Jaffe got the inside news. Connie Booth and her crew were escorted out, kicking and screaming, according to Jaffe. She was there for 30, 40 years at Sony PlayStation, and she's gone. Hey, we'll talk about reorganization. There's a lot of stuff going down. All right? And, another, damn it. See, there's another topic that I want to talk about, another grind thing, another thing here. This whole, I gotta figure it out. This whole PlayStation, because this is what, you brought the Connie Booth thing, right? Let's see, games. 3 years. I wanted to see where this was from. There it is. So, this whole, like, PlayStation, because he did the whole Connie thing coming out here, right? And after this, we'll do the Xbox reorg. But the whole Connie thing, right? And PlayStation. They don't. There's this internal turmoil about focusing on service games and all this other stuff. You know, Sony has yet to, like, you're talking about Concord and friggin' whatever the hell that other game is there for, like, that's, like, Sony has yet to release these friggin' service games that they said, like, in 20, like, listen, I guess if we count, when was this date? This was said in February 2022, last year. More than 10 live service games by 2026. We count baseball. What else? So he has MLB, the show. Are we releasing like the 9 of them by next year? So is there 9 service games coming out next year? We know 2 of them. And we got baseball. That's 3. Am I missing them? Like I don't like this whole focus. Sony has yet to really show any kind of strive releasing games that are live service. And we know 2 of them with the Concord and the Fair Games. But this whole like internal turmoil that they don't want to do it, they haven't even done it yet. This guy says up to 4 years ago, they were going to do more than 10 live service games. How many? Grinders, I don't know. Like, can you help me? Because I'm trying to count them. I don't recall how many of the 10 have we seen already, and we're going into 2024. So in the next 2 years, we're going to get the rest of them? I just don't. And people are talking about it's a failure. We didn't even seen it yet. So I don't know. Like Jim Ryan's out because of the focus on live service, and until we see it, I don't know. I don't know. But we got 2 more years. So he said this 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago, almost into February would be 2 years. I guess Marathon's another one. So you got Marathon, Fair Games, and Concord. 3. But everything, I don't know, man. GT7 is 1. Okay, so GT7, that's 1, so that's 4. Factions was supposed to come out at the MLB, we said. All right. So, yeah, it's about 5. Okay, so I guess they're halfway there. But there's a lot of restructuring going on, dude. And it's just like, I don't know. But this whole, like, live service thing, like, and everybody's like, oh, Sony's doomed to live service games. I'm like, We haven't even seen like have they made that much? Everybody's playing Spider-Man. Nobody talking about live service. And we haven't even Helldivers 2 is that one? I guess that's one too. But we haven't even seen we haven't even seen it. So it's just like everybody's like just they're focused on this stuff. I'm like, well, I haven't even seen it yet, dude. To be like, is this bad or good? Like, and when they release a service game like GT7, are people going like crazy? Like it's a service game? Forza is making you grind out cars. Like, are people flipping out that that's a service game? Forza the service, they basically said. You know, I don't know, man. We will see. But I do think that Sony needs to start showing some of what their other studios are working on. And also, we need to see what the hell Concord and Fair games are. We need to see gameplay of them. See if they're even worth the damn. Like, there needs to be balance. I always said this. Like, it's not no service games, only big blockbuster games. There needs to be a balance. You want to give some service, you want to give some games that require some sort of battle pass or some sort of like, you know, these rolling battle passes to get cosmetics and things like that, then fine. But balance that out with a Spider-Man. Balance that out with, God of War. Balance that out with, what is it? Ghost of Tsushima 2. You know? There's balance. Not everything gets funneled in a service, one price. Because not everything fits that. You know, and that's the issue. Like, Microsoft feels that everything fits the Game Pass model. And if it doesn't, they're going to make it fit. That's a problem. But if you want to release some service games, some big blockbuster games, some VR games, that's fine. Sprinkle it around. Balance. Because not one size fits all for everything. Thrifty, what's up, man? Member for 6 months.
You just made the list.
Did you see that almost 10% of players have gotten the platinum in Spider-Man 2? Also, over 25% have completed the story. Yeah, it's an incredible story. I'm a little over halfway through, man. It is incredible. That's what people do, man. They play those games. This is the big stuff. Everybody's playing it. Everybody be playing it. Now, speaking of, just shifts and stuff like that. So apparently this came out. How, speaking of Game Pass.
You just made the list.
Look at their 2021 fiscal year here. PlayStation 5 Suite and VIP Grinder. Welcome to the VIP Grindhouse. Flex those emojis. So looking here at the fiscal year 2021, metric performance payout percentages. So apparently, Satya, this came out in the leaks here. So Steven Totilo wrote that Satya no longer has some of his pay tied strictly to Game Pass growth, replaced with broader Xbox content and services revenue growth. And speaking of Game Pass growth, I always said it, what is Satya's number? Welcome, Ice Queen Gaming, to the VIP Grinders! What is their number? Now, Satya doesn't seem to be invested in that number anymore because he's not getting paid according to it. But remember Phil Spencer's interview with the New York Times?
Let's talk about Game Pass a little bit more since that's a big bet for Microsoft. How many subscribers do we have now? And it does seem like a really good deal for the consumer, but what about the Microsoft investor? How is this a moneymaker for Microsoft?
Our last public number was 25 million subscribers that we've talked about.
We get an update?
Not right here, but
not ever.
We did talk about growth on PC, so our Game Pass subscription, not expecting everybody's following the video game market, is available on gaming consoles and on personal computers.
You just made the list!
In both places. We're seeing incredible growth on PC. I think Satya Nadella, in our earnings yesterday, the CEO of Microsoft talked about, I think, 130, 140% year-over-year growth on PC, which is really where we're focused. On console, I've seen growth slow down on Game Pass, mainly because at some point you've just reached everybody on console who wants to subscribe. And we don't see subscription, unlike some other forms of media that have really moved almost solely to a subscription business. Today, Game Pass as an overall part of our content and service revenue is probably 15%. I don't think it gets bigger than that. I think
he said 100% year over year. What are we doing here? The numbers, the percentages, dude. It's like I did 0 today. I did 1 tomorrow. That is 100% increase. Like, I went from 1 today and I did 2 tomorrow. I went 1 push-up today. I did, that was low, that one. I did 1 push-up today. I did 2 push-ups tomorrow. I'm going to be 50% better.
You're my number one customer.
Their numbers, their percentages all over. It's such a freaking thing. But this is the thing. 2023 growth in Game Pass was 0.7%. The
You're
target
my number one customer.
was 4.4%. They would tell me, how off is that? We guys, I'm going to give you 4.4% of this. Tune in next year. I show up 0.7. I didn't even hit 1/4 of the goddamn thing I promised you. Holy Spirit, activate. What the hell are we doing here, Phil Ness?
Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer, baby, let's go! Yes! 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 Yes!
My God. That end scream, man. That end scream gets me all the time. Oh, my goodness. JP Loco, going back to what Sony is saying with the 5, he goes, Sony PlayStation need to show us what their other first-party studios are working on. Hopefully by mid-March, May 2024, I'm ready for phase 2 of the PlayStation. Amen to that. That is actually, Sony needs to talk their shit. They need to talk about their first-party studios. We need Wave 2 to show us what's happening. And I think if that Pro is right for next year, they're going to lead right up to that with all those first-party games, and they better show it. Stop being quiet. I want to see. I want to see stuff at the Game Awards. Not in March and May. I want to see at the Game Awards. I want to see some trailers. I want to know who's working on what. 1 or 2 things. I want to see some games. So let's see. Maybe they show off Concord, what it looks like. But I want to know what the hell their other studios working on. And this is the reason why. It's not that I think they are in trouble. But I want to see, because seeing what Spider-Man, Horizon, and God of War were delivering on the PlayStation, I am excited to see what their other studios are cooking up. House Mark, Blue Point, what are they cooking next? That's what I want to see, because of what we've seen already and what Spider-Man is doing with the play. I want to see what's next. So that's where my excitement comes. The Claymores with the 10, he goes, why are people assuming Sony live service games will be terrible? GT7 is a live service where you don't need to buy microtransactions, and they have free updates each month with new cars. Exactly. That's what I mean. The whole live service thing. They're trying to make it look like Microsoft does live services better. I'm telling you, in the search for W's, all they get are L's, because they're looking at the wrong things. You know, they're hoping that Sony drops a bunch of flops so that Xbox looks better. That's all they're hoping, because they know that Xbox, pound for pound, is not going to. Phil said it. They can't compete. They can't out-console Sony. They could take away IP. They could make IP their own. They could try to make their own stuff. But they can't make a quality game worth the damn to match up to the quality of a Sony product. They can't do it. I don't even think they're even trying anymore. Everything is, well, we owe you later. I took it on the chin. All this other stuff. What's up, Kyle? So, you know, we don't know how they're going to be bad. And they said it's not just going to be shooters. They said the different service games. And GT7 live service, again, live service doesn't mean bad all the time. Everything going into a subscription game and watching the game tell me what's not in it at launch of established franchises, that's a problem. And that's what we see with Xbox. And who knows? Is Game Pass the problem? Is it the engines? I don't know. Is it the management, which we'll talk about? Who's leading now? Oh, shit. Hey. Cosmic Hero, 200. Oh, shit. Where'd it go? I just flew away. 270 with the 19. Thank you so much. $20, man. He goes, Jez, Satya is going to wake up soon and realize that this Game Pass venture is a total waste of time and money. He gave Phil the checkbook, and he went nuts with it. Xbox is still done by 2027, maybe sooner, if they stay in third. And, you know, what's funny is that I think somebody posted it there where Microsoft is doubling down. They use those words, doubling down on gaming. And There are articles where it shows, hey, Microsoft's doubling down on Windows Phone. They bought Nokia. They're really serious about Windows Phone. Microsoft is doubling down on Mixer. They just spent money on Ninja and Shroud and bringing big talent over to Mixer. They're really doubling down on the subscriptions of viewerships and stuff like that. I'm not falling for it. And that's where I find a lot of people just are excited about Microsoft spending money rather than what the output is yielding. Like, I don't care how much you invest. If you're not investing smart and not coming up with products that people enjoy, you could spend all that money and just write it off. Dude, they bought Nokia and chewed them up and spit them out. Nokia never the same again. They bought the whole phone company. Nokia ruled cell phones. They bought them up, used them, said, know what, we're done with Windows Phone, and spit them out. Right off. That was what Satya did. And now he says today that he messed up. He shouldn't have done that. That's what Satya says today. So he'll wise up. You're right, Cosmic. He'll wise up. Because you can't be spending all this money on all this IP. And that's the other thing, too. We talk about the Activision stuff. You can't be spending all this money on all of this IP, and they can't leverage it in their services. Like Phil said that stuff about Call of Duty. We're not going to do exclusive skins. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do that. Like, the whole point of spending all that money is to leverage that IP exclusively, just like they did with Starfield. You see, that's what they need to do. They need to do what they did with Starfield. Buy Bethesda, tell Bethesda, stop making the PlayStation version, make it exclusive to Xbox, and call it a day. That's how you grow your service. They said it with their financials, that it had the biggest number of Game Pass growth in one day. But that's what you need to do. So now you look at Activision, and now because of regulators, Microsoft had to pivot, and they had to outsource their cloud. They had to send Ubisoft in charge of cloud. They had to put the games on a Switch. Now there's another console that's going to compete, and it's not even like the Switch was the Switch was not selling. The Switch is even more so than the PlayStation. So now you're putting Call of Duty, even though I don't think it's going to do anything much on the Switch. But the fact is now you're taking this franchise and putting it on another most popular console that has a huge install base. So you're basically putting it on your competition. You can't leverage Call of Duty the way you needed to grow the service. So apparently I feel that the service, this growth, is not going to fly up, is not going to go big unless they pull other Activision IP, but nothing's going to be the level of Call of Duty. And that was always the thing. I said this deal was going to go through, but there were going to be so many concessions made, it's not going to be worth it to do what it needs to do for Xbox. And I'm not talking about just the console. I'm talking about the whole ecosystem, their Game Pass, their cloud. They outsourced their Ubisoft has charge of all Activision IP in the cloud. For the next 15 years. Ubisoft. How the hell is Microsoft going to leverage xCloud when Ubisoft Cloud is the one running all these big IPs? How the hell is that? When they signed with NVIDIA. NVIDIA was competition with xCloud because you could play xCloud on PC. You sign up for xCloud or you sign up for NVIDIA. Well, they just, in this whole deal, they had to sign NVIDIA, hey, you got our games now. Now NVIDIA just got their games because they just poked their heads into the courtroom. They were competition to their cloud. And you saw what Sara Bond said under oath. She said that the cloud did not grow the way it needed to grow. So guess what they did? Technically, people are going to say no, but they kind of abandoned it. They abandoned their vision of xCloud because they basically, in this deal, sold off their cloud to Ubisoft, divested it to Ubisoft to control globally, and were able to sign deals with Boosteroid and all this other stuff to put their games everywhere. Now NVIDIA gets all their games. NVIDIA, that wasn't the day when Phil signed that deal and said, we want Activision part of our family. He didn't say about bringing games to the Switch or bringing games to NVIDIA. Dude, he was talking about doing exactly what they did with Bethesda. We're going to buy you and you make the games the way we want them and you put them in our services and fuck everybody else. That's what they wanted to do. But the regulators, this deal was too big for them to do that stuff. So they kind of pulled like a mini version of the MLB The Show thing where Sony could have said, hey, we want this game exclusive. And MLB's like, well, you don't get the license anymore. So Sony's like, okay, fine. Just put it everywhere, but we'll keep making the baseball game. So that's what Microsoft decided to do. They took that route. They're like, you know what? We'd rather just have the license of Call of Duty and screw it. Just put it everywhere and we'll make some money on the back end. That's what happened, which is fine for their monetary gain, I guess. But for trying to fix this, and I'm going to tell you something. Another thing that I listen to when they do their financials, and actually, did he But just to go this thing, their Game Pass growth, like, look at this list. Now, for us, this is kind of ridiculous, and this stands out. But look, so cloud and revenue, this is Microsoft Cloud. Hold on a second. Look at this thing. I'm going to play an interlude song.
Oh, and Psychonauts 2. New games are coming fast. 12 minutes and Hades. And they're all on Game Pass. Some of them are like a Requiem. What to play first and what to play last. I'm at 2 ground, true and doom. 'Cause they're all on Game Pass. Among Us, the Ascent, and more. On Game
But anyway, here, just wanted to focus on these things because this is what he gets paid on. This is Satya, like you said. Satya was going to wake up, right? Yo, and Claymore's 5 gifted members, dude. Gave it to Maddie B. Sinister 5. Swizzing USG, Brian M. Straight shot. Yeah, welcome to the VIP Grindhouse, man. Flex those emojis. Thank you. Thank you so much, Claymore's. We're almost there. Another 15, I think, and we are almost getting a new emoji. But look at this stuff. So cloud, this is Microsoft Cloud. This is not xCloud. Subscriber growth. See? You have the actual result here. And here's your target. So look at the target and the actual result. So you have monthly active users growth. Good. Look at the only one that is way off the mark. This one. 4.4%, 0.7. Xbox content and services revenue growth. 4.7. This one target was 5. They shot over. This target here, Windows users, was 5. They hit it. LinkedIn, target was 73. Hit 75. Did well. Microsoft Cloud, we wanted 116. We got 113. Microsoft Cloud subscriber growth, 18. We hit 14. Teams, we're doing well. We did great. 5. We hit 12. Xbox, 4.4, 0.7. Like the biggest threshold of loss. It's just a matter of time that he took this out of his pay grade. Like we're not growing the service anymore. And that kind of thing that goes along the lines of Phil's thing where like this is just going to stay where it is, like stagnant. And they're not looking to grow Game Pass, I guess, with members now. Instead, what they're going to do is just be a publisher and just publish games and make money. And I think that's a pivot that people are really not kicking on. I think the growth of Game Pass and subscribers, I think that was their focus. I don't think it is that anymore. And that's why Satya changed his thing. It's more just like Xbox content and services. Because think about it. You're moving from Game Pass growth saying, hey, we got to get a certain number to see if it's successful. And now he's just changing it to Xbox content and services growth, which means It means all the Call of Duties, all the stuff that Activision and Bethesda publish falls into that content and services. So I think they're anticipating these numbers to shoot up because they're going to get all those Call of Duty sales. So that's where they're going, because I don't think they plan on growing. I think they realize, because we've said this, it's everywhere, guys. It's everywhere. Game Pass is everywhere. You can't put it on any more products besides a PlayStation and a Switch, but it's everywhere. It's everywhere. And console sales don't matter. I don't know, man. I think they're going the way of a third-party publisher. I think they're just going to see, just like they saw with Minecraft, putting it everywhere, doing that stuff, they're going to do the same thing. And if you look, so this is what happened today with not today, with this week, is that there was a restructure. So this is what they showed before we get to the restructure. This is their financials, what they showed here. And so Windows OEM was up 4%. Device revenue down 22%. Gaming revenue was up 9%. Content and services, which now he goes to, was up 13%. And they think it's going to go even higher. I think in the 40s they predicted. But this, Xbox hardware revenue down 7%. And that is the conundrum. That is the conundrum. As a console player, as an Xbox fan, and that's the thing. Like, I feel everybody who is a fan of Xbox, this is why they are a fan. Right here. This is why they're a fan of Xbox. That's why I was a fan of Xbox. Like, I was a fan of Xbox because of that. The console. That's what an Xbox was to me. The experience you get with the console and games built for that console that maximize the potential and the enjoyment of it. But everybody who's an Xbox fan has Xbox in their name, Xbox in this. I don't understand how you're an Xbox fan and game on PC. And just like, and not a fan of Steam or anything like that. Like, I don't understand. Like, this is the reason why you're an Xbox fan. Like, Xbox is a console. That's how it started. And a lot of these people like this. Like, you're not an Xbox fan. Like, oh my God, I'm a huge Xbox fan. And how do you play? I play it on my phone over the cloud. It's like, oh, I don't know if you find, like, I'm sure there are people like that. Or they're Xbox console players that moved on to PC and they still like Xbox and they can play it for Game Pass. But, like, that's the thing that drives a lot of this stuff. And when people go console sales don't matter and all this other stuff and Xbox, really? Really? Because I feel that if the console went away, I think a lot of the Xbox will go away. Don't you think? That's how I feel. Again, I could be talking out my ass. I don't know. But I'm just thinking, like, don't you think that if the Xbox console goes away and they just don't make it anymore, don't you think a lot of the, like, a big chunk of whatever's left? Because that's the point. So that's why when you see that you had a game sell, stuff is up, but your console is not selling, it's not moving the consoles. What do you think the future is of that hardware? Is this what they want? Like, they want this revenue. They want hardware just to go down, down, down. It's all content and services, and the hardware just go away. And then basically just put the games everywhere. Like, yeah, Bitrate just said, like Sega and Mindshare. Like, yeah, just not invest and not make the console. And they could say, well, we're making consoles and stuff because they are making it for the cloud. But it's just really strange that the hardware just cannot sell. And I think Zuby put up, shout out to Zuby Tech. I think he put up, where was Zuby's? I think, hold on, let me grab Zuby's tweet. I think he showed it how it was going over. Where is it? I don't know if I had it. Let me see if I can find it. But Zuby put them over a year, and it's just been down. It's just like like how do you like now that you release a game, how are you just still not able to move these consoles? And I don't know, dude. I don't know what their plan is. Because you can't say that console sales are like not like that's not what's going on. People don't buy consoles anymore. Everybody plays on the cloud because that's what they'll try to propose to you. Like, oh, well, consoles are not the future. And it's just well, tell that to Sony and Nintendo that consoles are not the future. Because their consoles are selling, they're flying off the shelves. And if they release another version, that's going to fly off the shelves. But how do you have 3 years into your console generation and these are what your quarters look like? And these are quarters compared to the previous year where they had no games. This year they had Hi-Fi Rush. Well, they got Redfall. They had Starfield. Last year they had nothing. And you're still not selling enough? And on top of that, grinders, let me tell you something. Hardware sales were down 7%. Guys, they released a Xbox Series S 1 terabyte edition. Isn't in the same month of Starfield in September. So that included that. Don't you remember Booster? 1 terabyte Booster was released in September. They released new hardware in that fiscal quarter in September with Starfield and still couldn't increase? Like, what are you doing? What's happening? What's happening? And I've always said this. Bethesda and ABK is the ninja and shroud for Xbox. That's why they were so desperate for ABK. They needed it because they know that their future is not very good if they don't have relevancy, so they need to own some big IPs in order to be relevant. It's Ninja and Shroud. That's what it is. Mixer wasn't relevant. We need Ninja and Shroud on Mixer. Now we can talk, okay? We need Bethesda game and we need Activision, Call of Duty. Now we're at least in the conversation. That's why they needed it. Because this is crazy. In what world do you release a new version, a 1 terabyte version of your Series S, the most popular console, right? The Series S is the most popular one. In the same month, and Starfield, you sold a big game that had tons of hype, which I don't know what other game in your arsenal right now, in what we know of, has the amount of hype that Starfield had, like Fable, Hellblade 2. I don't think so. Like, I don't think they're at that level of Starfield. Starfield was even bigger, more hyped, I think, than Halo. Like, you have maybe a Gears 6, if that gets announced. But I don't think Hellblade, Fable, or Perfect Dark have the level of hype for Starfield. Nonetheless, they're not really PC games. It's really going to be on console. And console, we know, don't buy the games because of Game Pass. See, PC, they don't want to go into the Windows Store and deal with Game Pass. They don't want to do that. They'd rather get it on Steam. Hence, another pivot. Microsoft wasn't putting their games on Steam. They realized nobody came to their store, so they put it on Steam. That was a pivot that was done with Halo Master Chief Collection. At first, they didn't want to put them on Steam. So that's why this whole putting our games everywhere type fiasco is a lie. Because initially, you had to go to the Windows Store to get Xbox games. It was the same ecosystem. Cross-buy and all that other stuff. It wasn't until Master Chief Collection they realized that people are not going into their store on Windows 10 to buy games. We got to put it on Steam. And that was probably the best decision that they made. Because that's what they did. Sony didn't pull that kind of stuff. Sony just put their games on Steam or an Epic Store. They just put it on Steam. Like, yep, there you go. But Microsoft initially didn't do that. Don't you remember? I think Tim Sweeney and you know them all going, oh, Microsoft's creating a walled garden with the Windows 10 store. Yeah, that's what Microsoft wanted to do. And it didn't work out. So they had to pivot. They put the games on Steam, which seems to be a failsafe for them because that's where it sells. But they know PC gamers are not going to go into another store, and that Windows 10 store sucks. Windows 11 store. But you look at this. That hardware, dude, is in trouble. No, I agree. Dead, welcome, Dead. But yeah, I agree. Like
You're my number one
PC,
customer.
I'm saying PC Game Pass is good, but going into that Windows Store is not good. The fact that you got to deal with it, and I know they improved it a little bit, but man, if they could put Game Pass reflecting your subscription to Game Pass on Steam, that would be game changer. That would be huge. That's what I would say. I don't know if you agree, Dead, but I would say right there, if they can make you get Game Pass and you redeem it on Steam, boom, that would be huge. Because that Windows Store, I'm telling you, with the updates and stuff, it does suck. Like, it does suck. Because I have it on PC as well. But what I'm trying to say is that they initially didn't want to put it on Steam. But anyway, back to here. This hardware, I don't know where it's going, dude. Right? See, Dead agrees. I know, right? That's what they should do, dude. Do you remember? I think, you know what? And welcome, Dead. You know what? New person here. You know what? It's interesting. Is didn't EA do the same thing? EA made you go through their store or whatever to get their EA stuff on PC, but then they realized that nobody wants to go to the EA website or EA Access, whatever the hell it is. So they made you redeem it on Steam or something like that. But yeah, but that's what I said. Like, you do that. Steam wouldn't let that fry dot. I think EA did it though. I forget. I don't know. I think EA did it. Well, welcome to the Grindhouse. But you know, one of the things here is like, so you look at this. So I don't know where this hardware is going on here, dude. I don't know. I don't know what their plan is here. I don't know if this is what they want to do, but I just think it's pretty telling that you have a game release. You have a new console. They want the Jez Pass. That's right. You have a new console with the Series S at 1 terabyte. EA did do it. That's right, Josh. I know, because nobody wants to deal with other storefronts. But that's what they need to do. They'll see a huge uptick. I'm telling you right now, Phil Spencer needs the answer. That you want to see Game Pass growth on PC, you make it not tied to that Windows Store. Yeah, because I think EA did it. I'm not going to look it up because I don't want to waste more time on that stuff because I get to the restructuring here. But yeah, like, that's the thing. I don't know, man. I don't know what the plan is, but like, you throwing everything at it and you're not seeing the kind of growth in the hardware, the content services, all this other stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know. 1 terabyte S. It was more money, so it was $350. So like the audience that you're looking for on the low end spectrum, you're asking them to pay more money. I don't know. I don't know, man. But like, you release new hardware in a game, dude. I don't know. What's up, Ron? How you doing, man? But yeah, and that was one thing nobody really picked up on. Like, the Series S was actually released. When did it release? I think it released. Let me see. Series S 1 terabyte released. Let me see. I think it was like early September. There it is. There, yeah. Because I remember seeing it in the store like early September. But yeah, that released same month, same quarter. I don't know. But I think the next thing's coming, that diskless X. Yeah, started last month, exactly. So yeah. So that couldn't even get the blood flowing over there for that one. So I don't know, man. I don't know. They seem to not really have that hardware just seems to be dropping. And you third year in, you're dropping Starfield at least, and you think, like, what else can we do? Like, do you think, I don't even know, like, do you think they're sitting there going, guys, what can we do? Or this is like, they're like, this is exactly what we want to do. We want to wean people off of the console. And that's why I always felt that they wanted to break the chains of people on the console so that they could then get more subscribers to play everywhere, something like that. Because if they lock you down to the console, that's not what their vision is. They want everybody outside of the console. I don't know. Uh-oh, something's odd going on. Wait, hold on. Somebody sent me a DM. What's going on here? What's that? Real? Whoa. Who's it? Ryan Lands with some news here. What is this? So he's saying that Daryl Gallagher apparently the website. He says the initiative may be gone. Their website is no more. He still works there according to LinkedIn, but his Twitter header no longer says anything about where he works. Also, the last time he retweeted something Xbox was back in June. I don't know, dude. Let's look. Let's see what the initiative. Uh-oh. They're going to hurt Perfect Dark. Remember I told you that was my other favorite franchise besides Halo. They're really kicking me in the left and right nuts here. Jesus. Let's see. The initiative. Well, we know Drew Murray, dude. No, the website's still here, right? Holy shit. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold on, I'm just checking something here. I think that website... Is it down? Why is it unsafe? No, it's there. It's some weird thing, dude. Oh, my God. Where's the update to this, dude? It's still there. I don't know what's going on. Here it is. Perfect Doc. Oh. What are we doing here? Oh, my goodness. We got sunsets and beaches, and then we got Perfect Doc. Oh. No. Look at this. See? This is what they're doing, everybody. 2 coffees, 1 cream. There it is. They show the studio. Did they show people working? No, let's show the coffee bar. Holy Jesus. Oh, my God.
Where's the lamb sauce?
What are we doing here?
No shit.
Oh my goodness. The studio. Let's see the studio. It looks like a cafe. Oh my goodness. This is the initiative.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit.
This is my next clip. Matt Booty's going to be behind there.
Activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate. Activate.
The studio. It's a coffee bar. You know, we got microwaves and toaster ovens. Where's the picture of the people on computers? Like, this looks like... Do you think there's a weird picture? 2 microwaves. They got 2 microwaves. Oh, my goodness. They got 2 microwaves. Oh, my goodness. This is the studio.
He got 2! He got 2!
It's a tribute to Booty. Oh, we got it. There it is.
Xbox's hands of OSS first development. My name is Matt Booty. Here is your coffee order. 2 creams, 1 sugar.
Oy. Grinders. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that, man. I don't know what is going on with the initiative. Perfect Doc. I hope. Wherever it's coming out, dude. But anyway. Geez. But speaking about the restructuring over here. So, oh my goodness. Well, I don't know what's going on with Mr. Gallagher. Well, all we know is Drew Murray did the smartest move. He left the initiative and went to go make Spider-Man Miles Morales a Spider-Man 2. So, my goodness. Did I miss? Oh, yeah, I missed some things here. Hold on. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. JP Logo with a 5. He goes, I'd rather just play offline single-player games. Gaming is me time. I want to game in peace. And then the Claymores with the 5 gifted members. Thank you again, Claymores, for that one. And then JP Loco comes back and he goes, it's too hard for X-Twats to admit Xbox consoles are not the future. They got to try and drag PlayStation and Nintendo into this consoles are not the future BS. Yeah. What is that space? You kind of, I don't know. But thank you, JP Loco. Yeah, like, you know, it's, listen, if you play wherever you play, it is what it is. But like I could say, if you're an Xbox, like the Xbox, most likely you came from the console thing. So seeing the console just kind of shrivel up, I don't think is very promising there as what the future of that's going to be. They could keep putting them out, but they also put out Windows Phone until they eventually just canned it. But I don't know, man. I just want the goddamn games because, again, I'll play them on PC because that's why I play them on the PC because the X is not being proven for power anyway, So like I don't know, dude. I really don't know, what the deal is going on with that stuff. But it's just not good that they released those things and they just didn't see any piece there. So let's go. So let's go see what the reorg is. So this thing came out as an Xbox Wire. Oh yeah, let me do because I put it as a cover page. So The Verge wrote up the article. So this is the AI stuff. The AI, or the reorganization, basically, what's happening here. So this is what they did. Now, let's see. So apparently they put Sara Bond, who was very key in the whole appeared with the FTC and with the judge and everything like that. They put her in charge of Xbox. Which I think is great. I think she's a good face for Xbox. They have her around. She seems to know it. She was part of what their third-party publishers and things like that. But now she's just president of Xbox. And then the thing that I thought is that they put the booty at the head of game content and studios, dude. They use AI to restructure. They put booty at the head of it. They're preparing for AI and gaming future. Dude. I don't know what the hell. They love their AI stuff. So the big moves was Sara Bond and Matt Booty. Matt Booty now oversees friggin' Activision. Bethesda. That was the big thing. So let's see what the booty. Head of the booty. So they said right here that. So where's Matt Booty here? I can't believe he's still around there. You said Medi guy, man. TV, dude. He's still there. So they basically took Xbox changes. So they put Booty to president. Booty for president. Booty for president will now lead the expanded organization inside Microsoft Gaming. Now that includes ZeniMax and Bethesda. ZeniMax will continue to operate as a limited integration entity led by Jamie Letta, who was the head of over there. President and CEO reporting to Matt Booty. Microsoft Phil Spencer explained in an internal memo. So Booty expanded role is Microsoft Gaming and to avoid scenarios like Redfall in the future. Collaborate between the teams it acquired with the ZeniMax acquisition. So the main thing is now Booty is now overseeing Bethesda or ZeniMax Studios. Booty's in charge. And we know how he manages his studios.
Xbox is hands of OSS first development. My name is Matt Booty. Here is your coffee order. 2 creams, 1 sugar.
We heard how Matt Booty manages studios. And now he has a whole publisher underneath his realm. I think the Sara Bond move is a good move. I think she is definitely a better face. I don't know where Greenberg is in this whole thing. Aaron Greenberg, marketing and stuff like that. I don't know Greenberg. He's somewhere around here. He's probably reporting to Sara now, Sara Bond. No, here's Chief Jarrett West. Maybe he reports to him. because he's a chief marketing officer. So he's a vice president. I think what's his name's the vice president there over that one where Greenberg is. But Booty is in charge. He walked in there. He walked into ZeniMax and he goes, "I'm the captain now."
Who are you?
"I'm the captain." And then Booty just walked into ZeniMax.
I've got news for you. You're mine now. You belong to me.
Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. Where is it? We know what Booty does.
Falls.
Grinders. Let's refresh our memories.
Hard to not look down the.
Given we're still mostly working.
Is hot off the heels of Psychonauts 2, and I mean, even with Game Studios, it was PlayStation, but Deathloop, right?
18 months, 12 months. I'll just say the bigger the game, the more difficult we've found. A lot of projects take a long time these days. All the hard work by
not look forward and look like it.
Guys in Halo to get to where we are in X.
Like, what are you actually doing? And I know that's such a broad question, but like, is your job to kind of check in with the different teams and like?
Now we find out what he does. So I'm going to tell you right now, this ZeniMax has a lot of coffee orders. A lot of coffee orders.
Like, kind of like, how much is the strategy of like content roadmap and all that? Like, what is your job?
Yeah, well, first, the games and the game teams, that is all because of our studio heads, right? Like we talk about, we've got 23 studios, but behind every one of those studios is a studio head, a leadership team. And we've talked about this a little bit before, that we're very creator-led, right? And it doesn't mean that the design lead is running the studio, but it just means that our studios are formed. You could build a studio around a business approach. You could build it around a marketing approach. We build our studios around production. So when it comes to, nobody needs me playing game designer. Nobody needs me in there helping run their studio. My main job is to make sure that those studio heads have got what they need. So that is, I am their voice back to Phil's leadership team. I'm their voice back into the broader Microsoft. And really what, my job is to wake up and say, is there something in somebody's way? Like right now, what is Bonnie Ross, who's, working with her team to get Halo, is there anything that I can do to help her today to get out of the way? What is, Alan Hartman, who's working on Forza Horizon 5, like what do they need, the team at Playground? And it's really just to be of service to them, to get stuff out of the way. And there is that strategic aspect to be the person who's looking down the road. Phil and the leadership team that I get to work with do a great job about, we kind of break things down into sort of, there's, near term, some midterm, and then some longer term stuff. I mean, I was talking with our leadership team, I think it was last week. It's kind of interesting to think that at one point in time, our xCloud was one of those far off in the distance things, right? There was a time when we were just.
Oh, this coffee smells like shit.
It is shit, Austin.
Oh, good, then it's not just me.
So there you go. We see what he does. He just wakes up. Oh, he doesn't worry about what gets in Bonnie Ross's way, because I guess Bonnie Ross Halo got in her way. But so that's how he runs the studios. He doesn't get anything in the way. He just wakes up and makes sure everybody's doing good. All right, I'm going back to bed. 2 coffees, 1 sugar. Here I come in the booty mobile. That's what he does. Guess what, guys? His coffee order just got way bigger. Now he has to deliver coffee, cappuccinos, espressos, macchiatos, lattes to all of ZeniMax. Holy man, he needs a bigger bus. He needs a bigger bus, man. I don't know. You need management. You need somebody to go in there and flip over some tables. We're not going to have a Redfall. We're not going to have a Forza Wait at Launch edition. Not at launch. We're not going to have that. We need quality now. Herman Holtz comes over there, rips open his shirt. He's all greased up. He has his chest hairs out. He's like, I got the quality games. I goddamn it. Spiderman made me flipping his goddamn rims all over the place. I want Miles. I want Sandman 10 times tall. I want all this quality. Let me get off my goddamn yacht. Goddamn Gordon Ramsay son of a bitch. Jim Gordon Ramsay don't know shit. I know quality. I got Guerrilla Studios. I know Guerrilla Studios. I come out there. I rip open my shirt. I have my chains. I do quality splits all over the studios and flipping over tables. Herman Holtz, their ass cheeks pucker up when he shows up. A Booty shows up, it's like the Laugh Factory. It's like, oh, yeah, guys, don't mind me. Matt Booty's visiting the studios. Don't mind me. I'm just here. Is anything in anybody's way? Do you need me to park some cars? Do you need me to move the car? Do you want me to go pick up your laundry? Matt Booty's showing up at the studios. Guys, hi, initiative. Yep. Do you need extra towels in the bathrooms? Do you need some extra guys, do you need anything? I'm making a run to the store. Do you want anything? That's what Booty sounds like he does. That's what he sounds like. Guys, I'm just here. How's the Booty? Don't you want to play a game? No. I have no opinion. I have no opinion on here of the games. Just make sure the game comes out. I'll tell Phil that everything's good, right? Redfall looks great, everybody. Redfall's good. Oh, yeah, we're right on schedule, Mr. Booty. Excellent job. Excellent job. That's what I like to hear. A happy booty is a happy booty. Come on. There it is. That's what Booty does. He said, don't get anything in anybody's way. No, Froggy, I talked about what happened to the PlayStation Studios. Rewind it. But what's her name getting escorted out? What's her name? Friggin' Brooks or whatever the hell her name is. But we got Matt Booty in charge. Booty's in charge of all content. All content.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
He's in charge of it all, baby. He owns Bethesda now.
Activate. Activate.
Here he is. He created this right here at the initiative. All the evidence. Here we go. Let's see who's at the initiative. All I see is a coffee machine. This is what happens when Booty shows up when Booty. Connie Booth. That's her name. God damn it. I don't know a friggin' name. Look. Dude, this is the only picture of the initiative right here. This is what they put. I clicked on the initiative to see studio. There's no other pictures besides the coffee machine and the break room. This is what happens. I'm going to take this Booty. This is what Booty shows up at the initiative. He shows up back here. He goes, guys, look, they got an oven. He's like, guys, anything in your way? You want cappuccino, lattes, pistachios? You want me to crack some pretzels here? You want some hummus? I'll get some hummus here. This is the initiative. There it is. I don't see a computer screen. Is that a real estate picture? Dude, this is what happened. You click on the initiative. I went to see, studio. I click on the initiative. And this is the picture. What are we doing here? Oh my goodness. I want to see something else. I got to see something else. Hold on. That's the, oh man, wait a second. That's what happens when you click on the initiative. Where the hell did it go? Oh, you see, it's the coffee machine. This is all I see. I want to see something. Wait a second. Sonic Studios. It's it. Y'all not making this up. This is what you do when you click on the initiative. There it is. The one picture of the studio. This is it. Oh man. Let's go. I gotta see here. Wait a second. There's not even a careers. Like, look at this initiative website. Dude, they're part of Microsoft. They got learn about our studio. They still got the Oh man. Oh man. Look at this. So like this is where Drew Murray came from, right? Drew Murray went here. This is all the initiative's website. The studio. Dude, they had a kindergartner write this. Meanwhile, you go to Insomniac's website. Where's the Insomniac's website? Dude, it's like a freaking welcome video. You got Insomniac's website. Look here. Home. They got all the games they released. Here's working on Insomniac. Let's look. Opportunities. Let's see careers. Look at this. You get
Price, president and founder of Insomniac Games.
You got the guy
For almost
who-
3 decades, we've
This is where
created
Drew
worlds
Murray
where
went.
players can step into the shoes of unlikely heroes swept into grand adventures. Whether you're saving galaxies in Ratchet and Clank or standing up to
Tale
Roxxon
of
in
Two
Marvel's
Studios,
Spider-Man
yeah.
and Miles Morales, our stories feature. It means empowering players through increasingly sophisticated accessibility
Look at all
features.
these hires.
But it also means supporting a culture where every Insomniac can build these amazing worlds while remaining healthy and inspired.
I want to see what their coffee place looks like. This is all I got for the initial. Dude, if I was Drew Murray, this is where Drew Murray used to work, and this is where he went to. They got there's actually people at this one. Like, did you think they make games here? What the hell is this? They got pictures of sunsets and coffee machines. Oh goodness! Tell me this is not gonna do.
Just focused more on great games on our console that somehow we're going to win the console race. I think doesn't really lay into the reality of.
There's the welcome, dude. I think they even removed their welcome video. This is their website. They got Perfect Doc. Welcome to the initiative homepage. Play trailer. They got the one trailer that they showed 2 years ago, and that's it. They got that and a coffee machine. Action meets ambition. Learn about our studios. Learn about our studio. That's it. That's where they. That's. I want to find more information about the studios. Don't you think it's a little suspect they don't have anything on there? Well, Matt Booty will be plenty happy over there. He made sure they had a coffee machine. Made sure he had a coffee machine. Oh man. But anyway, so Booty is now in charge of it all. We see his track record. I don't think it's too hot. I don't think it's too hot right now. His track record on what's going on. But for a new studio, dude, the initiative, the brand new studio, the ambition, dude, they said they really did scale down. They're gone. All that's left is a break room. But like, let's see. I think, and here, not to just watch. Let's see. I'm gonna save Xbox here. We'll save them. We'll save them. It's a coffee studio. Yeah, I'll make True Virgil feel better. Look. All right. So you saw the initiative, right? You saw the initiative. Now here's Playground Games. Look at their website. Look at this. Happy people, web Playground Games, about us, view their games. They have their little messages here, their best place to work, their Twitter link. You come over here, you got careers, their blog, their location. See? Look, nice. So there's something up with the initiative. Thank you, whoever shared me that thing. There's something up, dude. There's like it's a ghost town over there. The initiative has no initiative. So there you go. Like, you got careers. Where's the careers for the initiative though? Like, look, there's Playground Games, dude. Look, this is what it should be. There's something up, dude. The initiative got no initiative. So there you go. It's not all bad at Xbox. I'm just showing you. Like, don't you think that that's a little weird that the initiative got one picture of a coffee machine? There you go. It's Booty Coffee. There it is. Booty Playground Games, a satisfied customer, Matt Booty Coffee. There they are. Look at this. Satisfied customers. Matt Booty Coffee delivered on time. Oh, that's cool, Robert Lawrence. His son's picture was on the Apple website. Look how happy these are. Booty did his job here. Booty delivered a hot cup of coffee right to them. He did give a good cup of coffee.
Xbox is hands of OSS first development.
That booty song.
My name is Matt Booty. Here is your coffee order. 2 creams, 1 sugar.
But anyway, I think that was the restructuring there. But hey, we got his track record. We'll see what Matt Booty does. That's a lot of friggin'. So we thought ZeniMax was going to be a publisher. In all seriousness, Booty-rific. Why puts a blank? Why puts a blank? I don't know. True, just hang in there, hang low. But the thing is that we've seen his track record. And we'll see how now he has all of ZeniMax now as he's overseeing in this restructuring of content and services. Well, let me tell you, if we saw what Satya shifted to, not Game Pass numbers anymore, Satya shifted to Xbox content and services, well, Matt Booty's in charge of that. So that Booty is in their eyesights right now. They got eyes on Booty because his job is now paying Satya's bills. So we will see what the restructuring going on there. I think Sara Bond moving to Xbox is good. I hope that she can reinvigorate the console or do something. Maybe she comes up with ideas to kind of bundle it, get it to some things. I don't know. But I think Sara Bond on Xbox is a good point. I don't know who was on Xbox before. Was it Phil? Or was it her? I don't know. But hopefully she put some vision into that thing because the vision of the console has been lost, as we've seen. So maybe she does that. Eyes on Booty. That's right. So we'll see, dude. We'll see what happens there. And then the final thing. So this is what they said here, just to wrap up this thing here. Matt Booty is now the head of game content and studios, including Bethesda. That's the big one, including Bethesda. And Sara Bond has been promoted to president of Xbox platform and hardware. Oh, I feel hope. That's where it's struggling. So, every time they show their financials, her division is the one that's hurting. I hope they didn't set her up to fail, dude. I hope they didn't. Because her, I think, maybe she could do something with it, but maybe that's why they put her there. Maybe she could turn it around, but it's like Weezing. But we'll see. But he is in charge now of all the software. Well, hopefully Sara Bond can turn it around, man. Let him compete. Right, Sarah? Get in there. And Pete Hines is out. But one thing that we didn't pick up on here.
Booty.
No.
I came looking for booty.
There's another booty on here. And there's Phil Ness. There's one other booty on here. And that is Big Booty Bobby!
Booty.
Oh no! We suck again!
Big Booty Bobby! Bobby! That dirty bastard is still there. Only to the end of the year. Bobby. So what's going to happen when Big Booty Bobby leaves? Because he has all of Activision under him. Does all that go now to Booty? Game content and services? Does Activision get rolled into Booty? It goes from one Big Booty Bobby to Booty? I don't know. But we got old dirty bastard right here, Bobby Kotick. Ass grabbing son of a bitch. I should have been fired 2 years ago. Still there. He's supposedly leaving next year. So where does Activision go? Does that go under content and services? And Booty get that? Yeah, Big Booty Bobby's still there. That goddamn old dirty bastard. But maybe Booty gets that. But I noticed that one there. He's over there. Bobby Kotick. So. Yep. And that's, I don't know, man. We will see where it goes from there. But that's the big moving around and stuff. But both companies are doing a lot of shakeups. But Xbox's positioning right now is more in preparation for Activision and Blizzard and moving things around. So it looks like they got Booty in charge of software and Bond in charge of hardware. So we will see where that goes. I feel that Sarah Bond has a tough job ahead of her, considering that the Xbox hardware is the biggest downside of all the Xbox division, and full over there and there. And Booty now is overseeing all of Bethesda's software and stuff. And we know how he manages those studios, so I don't know. And then what happens when Bobby leaves? Dirty ass Bobby, Big Booty Bobby leaves out of there. All of Activision then publishing, all of Activision software and stuff gets rolled onto Booty. That's most likely what's going to happen. All that software and stuff. So Booty's going to be overseeing all that, because we never thought that was going to happen. We always thought, and this is the thing, we always thought that Matt Booty was going to take over and just work on Microsoft Studios. But that's not the play. Now, Matt Booty oversees not only does Microsoft Studios, but all of ZeniMax and their software. And I think probably next is going to be Activision next. How the hell can he do that? You heard what he does. And how do you measure Infinity Ward and Activision? Or how do you look at Bethesda and then go look and see that and then go worry about what Compulsion's doing? I thought he was going to stay focused on just the Xbox studios that they owned. But now they own all this stuff and they just threw it on the Booty. Dude, that's a lot of hands-off ass first development right there. We will see. You know, he hasn't been the biggest proponent of quality games, dude, at all. You heard what he does. And I don't know, you need that kind of lax person running a whole ZeniMax organization with their content, and then that person also possibly doing Activision. You need somebody to flip over some tables. And then they put Sara in under the console. And that thing is just losing money. That's just losing sales every year over year. Minus 7%. Like, yeesh. Good luck. Hopefully she turns it around. Booty sleeps until noon on there. And then likewise, flip it over into the blue side. We got here Jim Ryan's out. He's leaving. That other lady, she's gone. But again, I don't know what she is. But Jim Ryan, who's going to replace him? And is there going to be a pivot or a shift in February or March when he leaves, like when he resigns? Is there going to be a change of vision? Sony sounds like, one of the things here. It sounds like they definitely they respect their IP and want to get it out there. The service stuff, I don't know. People are talking about doom and gloom, but we haven't seen anything yet. Even if it's worth the damn for the service stuff. Service has a bad connotation, just like free-to-play does as well. But we need to see what the stuff is. Like, we got to play these games. We got to see what these are. And we need Sony to show more gameplay. And hopefully now, after they show the Spider-Man stuff, now they've released their final of the Wave 1. Let's go and see what's coming up. Maybe the Game Awards is the kickoff for that stuff. I'm sure we're going to see Hellblade at the Game Awards, but we'll do a Game Awards predictions on the Gaming Grindhouse. But they were saying on Windows on The Verge here with Tom Warren trying to be like, Booty's going to stop things from Redfall happening. I'm like, what? What? Booty let Halo happen, please. Booty let Halo happen.
I waited for Halo, and all you gave me was bootleg Joe. Well, now we sit and wait for content.
Yeah. Matt Booty let Halo happen right there. Okay, so I don't say Booty know what's going on. So we don't know. So as I said about his track record, I don't know. But remember, he's all about scoping and restraint. His job is to spread the message of Phil Ness to bring less than, more with less. That's his job. His job is to do more with less. And that's what I mean. Booty's going in there scoping. Pause. There you go. He's going into these studios and he's going to send the message going, guys, Oh, we're doing 220 biomes and extra this, and we're going to be going out. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Scope it down, Booty says. No, 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 no. 20 biomes? Oh, no, 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 no. We need less than. Focus on more 3 biomes. And then maybe we could do them as DLC. But 3 biomes. Oh, and we could leave and fly. No, 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 no. Scope it down. Less is more. Less is more. And that's the job of Matt Booty. That's what he does. He's in there with scoping. Constraint. Less than. You could do less. Oh, here's the coffee. Oh, how's that game coming? Oh, Booty, we're going in the water, underwater levels, and oh, no, 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 no. Whoa, hold on. We're not, wait, a second. You said we need extra designers to make underwater levels. No, 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 no. Booty says no. Booty says no. He'll be the booty barricade. Hi, Matt Booty. We need so we're gonna do full on zombies. We're gonna do full on zombies with this. We're gonna do a whole new level with a campaign. We want to hire some actors. We want to do a green screen motion. Oh, whoa, whoa. Hold on, wait a second, Matt Booty. So Matt Booty, hear about what we're doing. Well. Wait a second. They're telling him. That's Matt Booty. He's like, that's the sounds going on in his head as they're talking about all the stuff they want to do. Hold up. All right. Just think about pitching a PlayStation game to Matt Booty. You'll be like this. All right, Matt Booty, guess what? We're not going to have one character. We're going to have 2 characters, and we want to double up the map so it's double the size. You could fly. Matt Booty's like, well, wait, what? So you could fly, and you could do this. We're going to need another 20,000. We're going to need about another 50 employees. Matt Booty's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Right, whoa, whoa, whoa. No. I gave you the 5 interns down the hall. They'll be here for a couple of months. Let them draw some bushes and some trees. All right? Let them do some bushes and trees over there. I want enough grass, not too much grass. Phil doesn't like grass. He don't like grass. He's the Phil lawnmower man, Spencer. He don't like the grass. That's a rhino. You gotta cut a little bit of the grass off. All right, they're here for a month. Couple of trees. You can use the Halo as reference. I'll get somebody from the Halo team over here. You could use those trees. The Halo trees, they seem to be very popular in our games. We put some of them in Forza. You got Halo trees are great. Put them in there. Put a couple of Halo trees in there. I got 5 interns. I just found them on the streets. Here they come. I was clapping in the streets. They follow me here. Here's 5 interns. Let them work with you. But Booty, we need like another 30 people, professional developers that can really enhance the game and make it to high quality, the quadruple A. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bootylicious. No. We're gonna have to cut off a couple of those A's. Quadruple A now, maybe triple now. I think we're gonna do double A's. And I can't give you any more employees. I got a couple of dudes here that I found. They were out hanging outside. They'll protest. I don't know. Get them in here. There you go. A couple of Halo trees. Put it in there. We're good. But Booty, we want to put a whole forest in there and have exploration and whoa, what? Now scale it back. Put a couple of trees in there. Put an invisible wall so they can't go into the forest, okay? And let me know how it turns out. And then we'll release it in Game Pass. That's his job, everybody. That's what he does. He scopes. Scoping. Constraint. More with less. That's why I'm like, You want Microsoft to own everything? Well, guess what? They got Booty on contact. You become part of Microsoft, and your boss is named Booty, and he's coming in there and making sure that you're getting scoped. That's it. That's it. That's it, man. He comes in there. He's the scoper. He's the scoper, dude. Constraint. There it is. Don't believe me? Well, here's the booty hole himself. There's Booty's hole. There it is. Let's hear it.
Games, but what they great example of the kind of game that we are looking for from the studios that we've acquired recently, which are they're not going to be 90-hour AAA games, but what they are going to be are things that are super well crafted that will have as close to AAA production values as we get, but we're going to scope them so that they can be done well by a smaller studio. So I think, to me, the magic of Hellblade is how well it was built, how compelling its story was, but it is a masterful bit of design constraint and scoping so that what it does really well. And it's, it's not a 100-hour game. And
why do we scope?
But the
Booty,
10 to 15 hours gameplay that it is really, really well done. And so I think for us, it was more of a test case of, hey, if we were to acquire Ninja Theory and they were to just continue shipping games of the quality and scope of Hellblade, would we consider that a success? And the answer is yes. And I think that where that helps our strategy is when you think about something like Game Pass, where people are subscribing and they really want to know that there's, hey, what's next? I'm going to play this. What's coming up? Those kinds of games are great, and they're things that fit perfectly in between our bigger AAA releases. So I don't know that Hellblade was the pivot point, but it certainly was a great example or test case to prove out, what we're looking for when we acquire a studio.
So there's still...
That's when they were acquiring studios. But you hear it. They're not 90 hours. They're not looking for big budget, big game. That's when they were talking about just the studios. Now they got the publishers. Booty scoping because of Game Pass. There you go. Now he's in charge of all ZeniMax. He's walking in there with that kind of scoping. I don't know. I don't know. There. Holy Jesus! What the?
Okay.
Holy shit! Where am I? Oh my God! What the? Ron M! Oh my God! Yo, dude! Thank you. What the? Whoa! Ron M, you're gonna get exactly what I've been thinking.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit,
no.
activate. Holy Spirit,
Holy Spirit!
Activate.
Yo, Ron M, thank you so much, man. He goes, turning 60 this Halloween, so $1 for every year. Keep up with the Grinder board as a gift. I'm gonna let you decide on how to use it, dude. Thank you so much, and happy birthday, man. Halloween, dude. That's a great birthday over there, and congratulations on turning 60, man. Believe me. You're playing games, it keeps you young. That's all right. But, yo, awesome. Thank you so much, man. I'm glad you enjoyed the show, and I'm glad you're enjoying the Gaming Grindhouse. And thank you so much for supporting the channel, Ron M, for everything that you do, man. And happy birthday, and have a happy Halloween as well. But thank you so much, man. Oh, my goodness. Oof, I fell out of my chair. Oh, my God. I couldn't hit enough buttons on the thing. Dude, OG, man. Yeah, thank you again, Ron. Happy birthday, man. But yeah, gaming, it's all fun and games, man. And that's the thing. We got great games to play with. That play and stuff and like. That's why I wanted to get a lot of the Gaming Grindhouse stuff. Just some of these things here are some things that are going on. But like, it has been a great year of gaming. It's been from Hogwarts Legacy, Hogwarts all the way now to Spider-Man and Alan Wake 2 that just dropped. Incredible. We got, wait a second. It's somebody's birthday, Ron. No, Ron. You're getting the official happy birthday song of the Grindhouse.
Happy birthday, Phil.
No. This is the real birthday. That's the Phil Ness birthday one. You're getting the real one.
Happy birthday, Grindhouse. There's no Philness here. This is not a rooftop party. Happy birthday, Grindhouse. Now hit that like.
There it is. There you go, Ron. We got it there. That's the real happy birthday. That's the original one. We don't do the Phil Ness one. That's when True Virgil's birthday is. Dude, but no, happy birthday, man. There's their official Grindhouse birthday celebration song. See, True Virgil. He's always grinding those gears, man. True Virgil. Shout out True Virgil. He's a good player over there. Oh, but anyway, Grinders, thank you so much. Happy birthday to Ron M again. And yo, Grant, I'm so happy I did the Grinds Bite. Awesome time. And really, yeah, we'll keep us locked here. Monday, we'll be doing the Grindhouse on Hallows Eve. Definitely we'll be doing a spooky gaming Grindhouse. And check it out on Monday night. We'll be doing that at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like the content, hit that like, Grinders. When we bring in here, we got just enough members almost for another emoji, about 15 more members. And I want to, with over 100 members, I want to do some more stuff. Maybe I'll do you guys loved the stream that I did with Spider-Man. I'll do more game streams if you want to do that. Let me know in the comments, so I could tailor the content for what everybody likes here in the Grindhouse. Gaming. I like, some unboxings, talk about some hardware, talk about, some game stuff, whatever you want to, let me know. And to keep on grinding, everybody. But thank you again. Hit that like button, share it out. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you on a Monday. And with that, hit me with the booty song. His favorite song. Oh, there it is.
Games are coming fast. 12 minutes and Hades. And they're all on Game Pass. Some of them are like a Requiem. What to play first and what to play last.